All right, everybody, it's me, the F-Bomb. I'm not in this video camera right now because I want you guys to focus on the fellas from Hair Nation. Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
You guys, tell me a little bit about yourselves. Where are you from?
I'm from the Northeast Ohio area.
Yep, you're going to have to use that microphone. Get used to it.
I'm from the Northeast Ohio area.
Yeah. And tell the fans what it is you do. You're a guitar player.
In Hair Nation, I am one of two lead guitarists.
And do you play in another band as well?
I used to be in a band out of Pittsburgh called Icarus Witch. That was quite a long time ago, though.
So is this the kind of music that you like to play, or do you find that it's
I grew up on the 80s.
Yeah?
Who doesn't like the 80s?
It's a lot of fun music, though, right?
Oh, yes.
That's
Very
for
fun.
sure. That's for sure. You could pass the microphone down to your buddy over there. Introduce yourself. Tell us what you do in the band.
I also play guitar. My name's Rob.
Okay. All
I
right.
looked at the microphone like, hey, like it's a camera.
Just don't swallow it. You'll be fine.
Yeah, there's other things.
Now, do you also play in another band, or do you play in another band besides this?
I have, but no, not right now. It's Hair Nation.
Yeah. You guys are busy enough. You can stay pretty busy with this band, then, yeah? Yeah.
That's 80s all the way, man.
Have you guys played collectively together for a long time?
Yeah.
Pretty much the same group of fellas.
This is the best group of guys I've played with. So
Very talented. You have to be able to do these chops. You know, I mean, back then the lead guitarist was the god, right?
I got to keep up with him.
That's right. That's right. So if you don't mind passing it over.
Take it away.
Hi, my name's Jude. I play bass in the band. We started this maybe like 4 years ago. We originally came out, we were called Metal Edge, and then over the past few months, we changed over to Hair Nation. It just represents us better of what we are: party music, all 80s, hair metal, hard rock. You'll get everything from Poison to Journey, Cinderella. We do it all, and we like to have nothing but a good time. And
Make
now
sure a good time, right?
Right.
That's the idea.
And now
Good
it's time
music.
for the Bryans.
Oh, I'm going there.
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Brian. I'm the drummer. Really, the goal is just to take you back. Like if you were in high school, in the 80s, there was nothing better than walking down the hall, seeing boom boxes out playing Bon Jovi, and Whitesnake, and Def Leppard and Motley Crue and all those kind of bands. It was to me, I know it's biased, but it was the greatest time for music, and I'm glad that I was that age to enjoy it, go to all the shows and enjoy all that kind of music. And we feel like we bring that all back into 2025.
It seems to be a really popular genre right now, too, because let's face it, most of the people that go out and see live bands are people in our age bracket. Some of the younger people that maybe play, they'll come out and see bands, but generally speaking, it's those of us that, crawling out of a bar at 2:30 in the morning, getting kicked out, driving home, late at night and things like that.
Right. What was the Motley Crue movie that came out?
The Dirt.
Oh, The
Right.
Dirt,
We
yeah.
lived it,
It was-
but now people, they're all like, holy crap, can you believe what? And it's like,
It's
yeah,
a real thing.
right. We knew all this 30 years ago.
Right. Luckily, we're still alive to talk about it,
I
at this
I
point.
can't believe Ozzy's still alive to talk about stuff.
So tell me something with you guys playing this kind of music. What have you noticed with regards to in your own preferences? Do you find yourself wanting to do deeper cuts from these albums, or do you really want to stick with the songs that everybody's heard multiple times?
The deeper cuts.
Well, I love our, the way we kind of intermingled, I don't want to say deep cuts. A little bit, but more of like singles that weren't giant, huge, but that people still know them, mixed in with the giant songs.
Gotcha.
That's where I think people can sing along to all the songs that they know that a lot that they've heard forever. But then I also want to we want to throw in songs where, oh, that's right, this is a great song. We want that kind of response from those kind of songs. So we choose our songs wisely to try to mix in deeper cuts with the giant big songs too.
I'm just listening to the soundcheck song, Heading Out to the Highway. Great tune. I hope it's on the list tonight because it's one of those songs that, great job on Rob Halford, by the way. I'm so jealous of Brian and his high notes. that's neither here nor there. That's a great song. And if that's going to be what's coming tonight, I'm excited for you guys. I'm excited for the crowd to see you guys, as a matter of fact.
We're excited to see the crowd and to, because we...
At a country bar.
Well, at a country bar, it's a weird thing, but we feed off of them.
Absolutely.
The better they are, the louder they are, the better we are, the more fun we have, and the more fun they have. So it works both ways.
Absolutely. Well, since you have the mic, here's the question I want to ask. I already asked Brian this. What are your pet peeves when you're playing up on stage? What have you found that just chaps your ass, that you just wish it didn't happen all the time, but it always seems to?
When the bass player cracks my cymbal with the end of his bass.
That sounds like brotherly love is what that sounds like to me.
We've been playing together for 35 plus years off.
Yeah, we were in a band when we were 19, so like 10 years ago.
You wish.
Well,
Any other pet peeves?
yeah, I want to know what's your pet peeve.
I'm thinking something like that way. I'm still thinking.
Well, having this sexy
takes a second to think about it.
sexy bastard on stage, I guess that's a pet peeve because I can't look good no matter what. When you're sharing this, even I'm on the same side of the stage as him, and I'm behind him, so I got to look at that glorious ass all night too. Yeah, look at him. He knows. Rob, pet peeves?
I got nothing right now. My pet peeve is when the bass player comes up behind me.
Oh, it's always the bass player. All right.
Yeah, we know.
See, I get all the way.
He kind of goes between my legs. Yeah,
Who doesn't?
and then he gets caught on my chords.
Oh, okay.
And then you thought it was going somewhere else, didn't you? It's a long chord, but it's not that long. He calls it his chords.
It's chords. Okay.
And then it took two of these guys to get my chord out of his hands. It was crazy.
It's documented photo.
It is. Pet peeve, sir?
I can't think of anything.
Just
You can't think of anything?
looking.
Get out of here.
Don't you just hate it though when chicks come up on you on the stage and just want to love on you all night long?
It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible.
He prefers men.
Are you cheating on me? Other people are rubbing up on you on stage.
Or they want to talk at you and you're like,
So we have one for you. When you do these interviews, what's your biggest pet peeve?
I'm so new at it that I don't think I've developed one yet. Probably just tonight I had a hard time finding an outlet for my lights. They're all up on the ceiling. So now I got to bring a ladder with me apparently just so I can plug in. So since we're doing a round robin of the set list that you guys have together tonight, do you have a favorite song that you like to play? Do you every time you play it, you love it?
I do, and it was Enough's Enough new thing, but these four guys can that song.
I learned that note for note.
So I don't even have a favorite person in the band right now for doing that to me.
Favorite song? It's really hard because I love a lot of them, but I love the ones that the people love the most, and like you could hear, like it's loud up there, and it gets to be like jumbled and garbled in your ears, especially as a drummer in the back.
Sure.
And so when you could hear word for word people screaming the lyrics, that's got to be.
Yeah.
Those are the favorite songs.
Energy coming back is
'Cause
always
it's so
a big-
much. It just feels so good coming back.
Sure.
I'd have to say favorite song for me would probably be Kiss Me Deadly from Lita Ford.
Yeah.
I like singing that song, singing wise.
Sure. Yeah, there's always a song that, like performance-wise, I would just always find myself loving Sound of Madness by Shinedown. That just always, as soon as we would hit it, that was the one that always did it for me.
I gotta say Skid Row, Youth Gone Wild.
Oh, yeah,
I
absolutely.
love that tune. That's just a crowd pleaser
fist
in your
bumper.
face, right?
Sure.
Badlands, Dreams in the Dark. All right, that's wishful thinking.
Got a better chance with Sleazy Stranger than
Don't tease me. God. Favorite song? Anything to guitar stuff where we just get to
Harmonize with each other and things.
because
It takes a skill.
it's all about the guitar. It's 80s rock, man. It's guitar.
You got to have those two guitars too to get that full
Absolutely.
sound. And
It's just filler between vocals.
Oh,
You're not lying there.
I would have to say one of my favorite songs that we haven't played in a while would be "Wanted Man" from Rat.
Oh,
That'd be one of my
okay.
favorites.
All right. That's a song you don't hear very often, too. You know, that's more of a deep cut, if you will. You know.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because I'm one of the
So-
would have been appropriate in a country bar. Oh, good one.
I know that Brian is from this area. Are all of you as well
Cleveland.
from this area here? Cleveland.
Yeah, I'm Berea, Middleburg, Menor, Painesville.
You guys are all.
Go- Painesville Township. Sorry,
Oh.
but I think that's the reason why we never practice.
That's a long stretch.
No, but I'll tell them that because it'll be that much more impressive when they hear us. Wow, those guys sound like that and they don't practice? It must be awesome.
You guys definitely have that 80s vibe going on with the brotherly love and the sense of humor and things like that. That's good
Hair
stuff.
metal.
That's one of the things I love about playing in this band, because each one of us has our own different personalities, but for some reason they all work together.
Yeah.
And these guys are like best friends to me. I
Yeah.
love each and every one of these guys in their own little separate ways. You can love him too for $10. So
$10? I'll have to look and see what I got.
Times are tough.
You guys, it was so much fun talking to you. I'm looking forward to seeing some tunes. Some of us have to work in the morning, but I'm going to stick around for a few, maybe get some video of you guys. So,
Great.
all right. Thanks
Thank
so
you,
much.
Frankie.
You are
Thank
most
you.
welcome. I enjoyed this very much, you guys. See you at the next gig.
Appreciate it.
So now tonight with this band, will you do the whole gamut? Will you dress?
No.
Will you? No. All right.
I mean, we do not wigs or anything like that, but we kind of put our own style on.
Okay, I gotcha.
You know, like how I'm dressed right now, I'm not going on stage.
Right, because back in those days, it was kind of glamoury. You know,
Right, exactly.
guys went. Well, they probably dressed like that to go shopping too, if they were worth their weight in gold as a rock star, so
Right.
to speak. But
Can't say I've never done that.
no, that's good to know. You know, one of my hot topics that I plan on having on my channel is, you know, the fact that some people will walk up there like they just rolled out of bed, and it's supposed to be acceptable. And I get it. Everybody can do what they want to do,
Right.
but it's nice to see people take the time,
Right.
make themselves look presentable.
Exactly.
So, what are some of the acts that you're going to be copying tonight, covering tonight?
We'll do some Poison, some Motley Crue, some AC/DC, some Night Ranger, you know, Ozzy Osbourne. We'll do a Megadeth song. So we do. I mean, we like a heavier song, you know, but we understand that the dance floor needs to be moving, and
Exactly.
some of the heavier stuff this doesn't get the butts on the floor.
Exactly.
You know, so we do have a good mix. Pretty much everything's danceable. So I've heard a lot of things about this place with the line dancing to everything. So
Oh, is that right?
we'll see what
That'll
happens.
be interesting to see.
Yeah, I'd like to see them line dance to like Megadeth. That'd be fun.
So, one last thing before I
Sure.
let you go. What are some of the things that you do to prepare? Because this is not the kind of singing that you're doing. Maybe easy for you, but it's a challenging genre to do. I mean, we're talking heights. You know, that some of these people were doing when they were 19 and 20 years old.
Correct.
So, what are some of the things that you do to make sure your voice is in shape?
On my drive-in, I have a set list of music that is just basically screamers, and I'll just scream in the car. I mean, I can't imagine somebody sitting next to me, you know, while I'm driving and seeing this crazy guy going, you know, having a meltdown in the driver's seat. You know, get away from this guy. He's road raging.
Right.
No, but that's how I prepare. I just warm the vocals up that way.
Yeah.
And it's just, I abuse my voice. I have my entire career.
Mhm.
And I think that's probably why it's so strong and powerful, is because I beat the hell out of it.
Yeah.
So one day it's gonna go.
One day it'll be enough.
Yeah. One day it'll go.
Then you
and-
have to tune down a couple notches, maybe.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, we'll see. But as of right now, at 55 years old, I'm going pretty
You're
strong.
doing all right.
Yeah,
You're doing
I'm
all
still
right.
pretty
I'm
strong.
like I said, I'm impressed. And if you haven't seen Hair Nation, I recommend you going out to see them. Go to Facebook. You can follow them on there. You guys are really good about posting your stuff on there and staying up to date. I appreciate that very much.
Got to.
Brian, I appreciate you taking the time and hanging out with me.
Thank you.
I look forward to hearing some of the tunes tonight.
I appreciate it. Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
This is the F-Bomb reminding you that you're never too old for rock and roll. So don't stop rocking, keep on rolling, and join me at the next gig here on Backline EQ.